up, guys? It's your girl T, aka Tamika, and I'm here to show you what's cooking in my kitchen. And over here we have our two beautiful, lovely girls. So let's introduce them.
Hey
guys,
how are you? It's Mbali over here,
I'm Garabo.
and we are Root to Root.
Yes.
We are cooking with Tamika today. We're gonna be doing some nice things in our kitchen, and nice conversation as well.
Alright, cool. So guys, we're gonna be making some gluten-free brownies because guys, I have health issues.
Yeah.
Gluten-free. So yeah, we're gonna be making some gluten-free brownies infused with some walnuts and some strawberries. So
They look so good.
yeah, and we're gonna have my
I'm
two
so
assistants here. Thank God, guys.
I'm already so wide.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll be mixing a few things and I'll just give you guys the ingredients to start mixing.
Okay.
But I mean, as we were saying, in terms of like the cloud culture and things like that, you know? I
was saying that, you know what I was thinking about, like while we were having the conversation prior, is the fact that like I do think, yes, there is a difference between being cancelled in real life and being cancelled on social media.
Yeah.
But I think that because some people can argue that yes, we stopped going to this and this establishment because the person who must be put inside.
Yeah, you can just pour the milk and oil.
Okay.
Alright, cool. So we're just gonna put some milk and some oil and mix it and just crack the eggs and then mix that shit together. One of the topics that we're like trying to tackle is the difference between call-out culture versus cancel culture. So like, what's your perspective on that?
I think call-out culture is good. I'm not so sure about cancel culture.
Oh.
In the
Is
sense
there
that
a difference? Let's start there. Is there a
What
difference?
What?
The difference. If you're calling out someone, you're basically correcting them. Whereas cancellation,
We're saying, dude, you said this is messed up because of this specific reason.
And if they show
Rethink it.
remorse, you can see, okay, they're willing to actually learn.
But
with cancellation, the person is usually not like interested in learning or anything.
So do you think?
But cancellation, in other words, we're saying
both ways though.
It does, because I think if we call you out and you don't apologize, or you don't seem sorry, or you don't seem like you're willing to learn, then we cancel you. That's what leads
calling out is
cancellation.
always the first step.
No, I think calling out is the one where you need to respond. So if somebody calls you out, respond. For example, nobody has all the answers in the universe. Nobody is like intelligent enough to know everything about everything.
Not everyone is well versed on everything under the sun.
Thank you. So if I do fuck up, I would like people to be like, I feel like that was problematic because A, B, C, D, and E. You know,
give me
an
the problem with
opportunity.
cancel culture is that some people don't get called out. Yeah, you can mix with that. Okay. Some people don't get called out before they get cancelled. There was one agenda. You get cancelled immediately. Claro, the end, done. We never liked you.
No,
cancel.
I don't think that's
and that's the problem. That's how where do we draw the line between cancel culture and it being effective and it not being? Because that's also then how cancel culture becomes ineffective. Because I get to today we cancelled you, and then tomorrow we've forgotten. Because it was a thing of one person's agenda. I don't like that person. Let's all cancel. It was their agenda. It was their campaign. Now we've cancelled this person. Then 2 weeks later we've forgotten to why we canceled it.
Now we're going back to listening to the music.
Exactly.
But sometimes you'll cancel outright because it's like completely against your morals. Like,
that's why I say it depends on you. There is no calling out.
You know, with rape,
no.
a serious thing.
But can I say something?
Say something homophobic, are you gonna cancel immediately?
True. But can I say something? With the R. Kelly situation, black women have been speaking out against the fact that R. Kelly was doing some messed up shit.
They archives for years. They actually archives that go back to 2008.
Thank you.
1949.
Thank you. And what were people told? People were told to, no, you don't know all the facts. This is just one incident. This girl, maybe this particular girl wanted clout at this particular moment. And black women were saying, yo, guys, this guy has been doing this stuff for
But who's the most ignored person in media? The black woman.
Exactly.
The black woman. And the black woman, it's just the same thing with this Chris Brown thing, right? We as black women stand Chris Brown. Yet he doesn't support us. It's the same way that black women go hard for R. Kelly. Who has he been hurting? Their children. How is that?
It's like they said that the person who started the march against R. Kelly being arrested was a black woman. Also again. So I do feel like I agree with you. It depends on the person's moral compass.
Yeah.
To say, do we cancel now or do we call out now? Because like you're saying, because some people would consider rape to be the most extreme thing that we need people to be canceling on. You know, like so that's why it depends on you. But I do think that always call out must happen before we cancel.
Before we cancel.
Because I don't like this. This is why I don't believe in the prison system. I don't like this whole idea of like when people mess up, we completely discard them from society, especially if it's black people.
Yeah.
When black people get arrested, we all tend to like throw the towel away and be like, we're done with this person, we're not doing and it's coming out in the whole Jupe situation, guys. It's coming out. People are saying, no, why is Jupe back? Why is he doing Uyajola 99? But nobody is saying anything about the Oscar thing. The fact that Oscar is chilling at home.
What's sad about the prison system is that there's no rehabilitation afterwards. So for you to integrate as a person back into normal life, when now everybody's thrown you away, especially in the black community. Say we all know that one person in our extended family or someone who's gone to jail. The way he gets treated now in his home,
he doesn't even get visited.
Guys,
Tamika, he does not even get visited in jail. That's how bad it is. And I feel like I'm not saying that now we need to go rally up against people who do horrible things.
No.
But I think that on a societal level, as black people, we need to be concerned about these things, especially because these structures were made to oppress us.
They're meant to break up homes. And what's stronger than anything but a black unit?
Yeah.
They know that if we are individualized, we're not as strong as we are as a unit.
Yeah.
So that's where they start. Break up the family homes. Yeah. Cause mommy issues, daddy issues.
I do, however, think that people who are victims of the things that people do to them are allowed to cancel them.
Yes, of
and
course.
we should give them the room to say,
of course.
You know, for example, in the case of Chup or whatever, like somebody who bumped into somebody by accident, the family should be allowed to mad about that. Yes. They should be. But I think on a societal level, yes, may he go and get his time and be rehabilitated. Yes. I don't know how I feel about the idea of people saying that people are beyond repair.
With the Jupe situation, it's a matter of like everyone had their own agenda as to why they
wanted him in jail. Okay, wow.
Because also with the Uyajola 99, everyone's mad. We say, oh, Jupe is coming for us. We can't cheat in peace.
It depends on the agenda.
So now people are mad at that, and then they're gonna throw
I feel like guys, in a situation where it was not premeditated to kill somebody, to harm somebody, to do all these things, people should be called out first, then maybe punish them. Maybe punishing them means that we close down your business. Maybe it means that you get fired, whatever the case may be, but they should be integrated back into society if they are sorry. Let's
say this thing of we're fighting the system as black people, look at what it did with OJ. OJ is a monster, guys. He did kill that woman. He has no remorse, guys. He made jokes about that stuff. And I think we were there fighting the system. And look at the monster we created.
Yeah, like what I was saying about the Bill Cosby situation is that there are people who didn't believe that Cosby didn't believe it on the basis of the fact that no, this is an institutional fight. They're coming at another black man again. But
yes, and a lot of people were saying that.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying
it's an attack on a black man. But I'm like, where do we as black people also call each other out in a real way? Because it stems back to that thing, you know, in family units that are really messed up, where the uncle
is a rapist.
And they say, no, we can't dishonor him. But that's what Tini syndrome.
It's respectability politics. It's respectability politics because the person who gets cancelled, people who don't get cancelled because of respectability politics. Hence, R. Kelly was able to get along with this for so long because he is a respectable black. And let me tell you, in black society, in black communities, respectability politics is everything.
It's everything.
It runs everything. This is why people are able to turn the other cheek when they see their mates who are rapists, their mates who are all sorts of problematic, and be like,
their fathers who are rapists.
But at the same time.
Wait, another point that I wanted to bring out, I'm so sorry about cancellation culture, is that if we are calling out people and we are doing the cancellation of the people, let's also reflect that in our lives. So cancel your uncle, call out your uncle who is homophobic. Call out your friends, because why is it that this thing must only exist within the social media, the social realm? Are you canceling your uncle who's doing the same thing? Are you calling out your uncle who's doing the same thing? Because if you're not, then why are we even here? Why are we even having this conversation?
That's the way I ask, how effective is it? Because it's not real. It only exists on a social platform, because then in real life it's that thing of Smokehouse with Adam Katzabelos. Yes. Next day, who do I see eating ribs there at Smokehouse? That very person who was the front line and center person complaining about all of this. So I feel like it's just for that clout. It's just for that thing to say we are all competing in the fake woke Olympics. And now
who's gonna call out first?
Who's gonna call out? We're waiting. Who's gonna make a mistake? So I can jump on a person and say, it was me.
Like now it's like cancel Olympics. Who will cancel first? Who's gonna?
I did it first.
I did it first.
I did blah blah first.
I think that call out culture is the solution. I don't think that cancel culture is a solution. I do think that it's not the solution socially or systematically. Cancellation culture is not the solution systematically. But I think the individual is allowed to make the decision to say that, look, this is because I am a victim. I want to cancel. However, on a larger scale of things, I don't think that it is. Call out culture is the solution. Because my problem with cancellation culture, if we say, yes, we're canceling this person because they did A, B, C, and D, what happens if, let's say we're canceling a company, right? Let's say we're canceling this specific company because maybe they did some nonsense representation thing, some problematic representational nonsense, and the person who gave it the go-ahead was like, let's say it was like, I don't know, the team. Maybe make an example with the H&M situation that happened, or whatever the case may be, like a big corporation. And now I'm asking, what happens to the people who didn't agree with that, but they were inside that thing? Like what happened? Now you're gonna get cancelled because you were associated with
capitalism. Already capitalism is against black people. So now how do we as black people go about cancelling people who we find problematic, but at the same time try to, uplift ourselves?
Because especially as creatives, we can get up in a situation where you find yourself working with the most problematic gent on earth. You didn't know, but now I'm cancelled.
But now you have to
because of that.
Stay low, because now you're trying to
I don't think that's fair.
It's like the same thing as these people who are associated, like the family. Say, look at everything now that's happening with R. Kelly and how the daughter has had to come out so abruptly and say, I'm against my father, I'm against my father. But why should she have to do that? That's not her father at the end of the day. So it's difficult because now we're saying that she's synonymous with what R. Kelly does.
Like,
we're individuals.
That's nonsense.
No.
That is nonsense. No. That's why we need to be very careful when it comes to cancellation culture.
Exactly.
Because it's so extreme that they cancel everything that is associated with everything that was ever associated with you. I don't think that's constructive. I don't think it's effective. I don't think it's helping everyone either. So I do think that the solution is still call out culture. Until such time, call out that specific thing, that specific person. Until such time you see, okay, you know what, this person is not sorry, they're not saying sorry, I'm done. Then we can say, okay, we cancel. But still, I still feel like on a systematic level, it's not a solution.
Okay, but then
it's
how it's not, I feel like, especially when it comes to certain individuals, it's not a solution there. But how do we, because I feel like cancel culture has stemmed from things like systemic oppression. We're trying to fight systemic oppression. So when you look at big brands, when you look at white people, when we cancel Trump, it's not because we're canceling Trump because How many times have we called Trump out? How many times have black people called black people out?
I think for me personally, when I speak about all these societal things, I'm speaking in the community of black people. I don't know what's happening out there. For me, like on a serious note, I'm concerned. All my concerns are with people who were previously disadvantaged, people who have been systematically oppressed for hundreds and hundreds of years, people who are at the bottom of the total pole. So I'm speaking about my black community, I'm speaking about the of color community as well. I'm not speaking about people who have had generational privilege. You know what I'm saying? Like they are getting gained.
Thanks guys for watching, and that concludes part 1 of this video. To find part 2, check out Root to Root on YouTube for the second part of this video.